Check out the link in description box below to win the new iPhone 11 Pro.
Children in Need 2019. Graham Norton urges Mel Giedroyc to let the Great British Bake Off go. Children in Need viewers were left in stitches when Mel Giedroyc was begged to let the Great British Bake Off go by co-host Graham Norton. The presenter, 51, was praising staff and customers of Greggs for raising £1 million for charity, using a series of baking puns when Graham, 56, decided to make a quip about her former TV role. Mel previously hosted Bake Off with Sue Perkins for 7 years before the duo quit in 2017, after the popular show moved from BBC One to Channel 4. During the annual telethon on Friday night, Mel heaped praise on the fantastic fundraising efforts by Greggs, and as a comedian, she decided to do so with a series of puns. She said, "Guys, that is a lot of dough. See what I've done there? Dough? Because they make bread. I'm on a roll now, these puns aren't half-baked. The best thing since sliced bread. You won't get better than these, they're a piece of cake to do." As Mel continued to get carried away, Graham turned to her and urged, "Mel, stop. Mel, you've got to let Bake Off go." Mel then mocked hysteria and wailed, I can't. But while there were hilarious moments on the show, it wasn't without its hitches, as it was hit technical difficulties in the opening 20 minutes. A little boy was standing by to play his violin for the millions of viewers at home, asked to explain why he was taking part in the evening's events. The youngster started to say something about his neighbor, only for his microphone to be switched off. Interrupted by the presenter, unable to get a word in, he was told to play his violin without any context. But the little boy had barely played a note when the screen cut off and a VT of Bake Off champion Nadia Hussein. Moments later, hosts for the evening Tess Daly and Ada Depiton were forced to apologize for the technical gaffe, with Tess explaining that there were difficulties in London, while Ada joked there are wet leaves in the Wi-Fi. Viewers took to Twitter to slam the glitches, with one posting, "This is a bit of a mess, innit?" As another penned, "That was awful. Those poor children that have worked so hard to raise money. I hope you go back and let that child play his violin." The glitch occurred during a regional segment off-site and reportedly only affected the London region, with the vast majority of viewers not noticing there were issues. However, despite the blunder, the show still managed to raise a whopping grand total of almost £48 million on the night. This was a decline from last year's total of £50.6 million on the night, which later rose to £58 million after further donations.
Check out the link in description box below to win the new iPhone 11 Pro.